Hello my lovely ravens, welcome back to another vlog. I was going to have a vlog for August for you where I went to a bird park with my daughter and there was no one there and it was amazing and fun and all that, and I lost the footage. Yes, I did. So here's September and right now it's raining outside. I suppose that's spring for you. But I was just wondering if I could do some organizing in my craft room. Lily goes to school tomorrow again, but I wanted to show you a few things that I did organize in August that were gonna be in my last vlog, but obviously there's no last vlog of August, so I'm just gonna show you here. At Kmart, I bought these tubs. They were $5 each, and they're basically for fridge storage. They are 12 by 12, well, 12 inches on the inside. So if you have scrapbook paper, that's just perfect. So I just organized all my scrapbook papers in here. And I also, a while ago, I thought it was a smart plan to separate all my packs in color. And I moved them all back because I kept the front cover so I know what papers went in which pack. So I put them all back together and now all the packs are back together and now I know which color is where and, you know, all that stuff. I've got some greens there and then some neutrals, and these packs were still complete. But most of my Kaiser Craft packs, Kaiser Craft is an Australian brand. They were all separated. That one was separated. So yeah, I have more of an overview of what I've got right now. I might actually make some stickers with the Cricut. Always takes forever, so I'd rather write on there because, you know, my writing is okay, so I could easily write on there. Anyway, I want to share this with you because they are called Small White Slim Storage in the kitchen organization stuff, so great. And I also have taller ones. These were $6, but same principles. They are 6 by 6, no, 12 by 12 on the inside. Well, at least 12 deep, so you can put some stuff in there. So this is my cardstock and manila files, and these are leftover scrapbook papers in different sizes. And then I have another one here which has various things in there. It has my laminator in there. This is some cork and some envelopes and some laminating pouches, just because I had them lying around, I had no idea what to do with them. So yes, and then also at Kmart, these little tubs are at the stationery section, and they are $2.25 each. I have 7, and this turntable is in the kitchen section, which is $7, and I just put some anti-slip stuff in there, so my pencils are nice and snug in there. But I want to have this available for me so I don't have to, you know, they're always in drawers. So this is my pencil pouch, and there's more stuff in here, and then there's markers and liner pens in here, and I don't want to, you know, keep grabbing from there because I want to, this is my sketchbook, and I want to illustrate a children's book at some point. So I'm taking some courses at Domestika on illustrating techniques for children's books. So I want my good brushes, I want my Spectra Noir pencils, and I ordered other pencils, artisan ones. Eventually I want to get the new Neocolor 2 crayons, which are water soluble, but for now they're a little bit expensive for me still, so I'm waiting till I can purchase them. And I have some, these are Inktense, Derwent Inktense pencils, which are water soluble as well. And these are pencils, liners, and white gel pens. So I have everything here, and if I want to, I can just pick up this whole tray and go. And then my friend Jen she sent me this one. Well, I ordered it and had it sent to her, and then she sent me this. So this is basically a removable tray for your watercolors. So normally these watercolor or gouache trays don't have this removable part. And I saw it somewhere and it was cheap on Amazon USA, so I had it shipped to her and then to me. And this is gouache. So you can kind of combine the watercolor paints that you're using most in that particular time. Put them in here and remove them as well if you don't use them or you're into different colors. And then you can put your gouache here. And then this is removable. So this is like a mixing tray. It's very hard to remove, by the way, but yeah, it's a mixing tray. And this is where I keep my watercolors and gouache that I currently use. By the way, these are Art Spectrum gouache, those ones. And these are Holbein paints. So I just squeezed them out of the tube. So that is what I'm currently using for this course. And if you are curious, here is some course stuff. So these are my favorite materials at the moment. And this is my initial swatch page, Holbein. And I've got 3 Sennelier paints with like a swatch rainbow. This is a swatch rainbow from Holbein. And this is the gouache, Art Spectrum gouache. And then I did some pencil drawing stuff. The Ink Tints is my favorite. The Color Blend Spectrum Noir. And the Derwent Color Soft, but I did not take them out because I've had them for a while and some are just little stumps. And I'm kind of waiting for the Arteza pencils. And then these are all the dry mediums except for this one because that's the Ink Tints pencils, which are, you can wet them. Waiting for the Arteza ones. And then here is my swatching of the gouache, the Holbein watercolors, Sennelier watercolors, and Ink Tints pencils. I have to say the Holbeins are my favorite. Look how black that black is, just combining these 3 colors. And yeah, I'm just playing around with swatching my colors and all that kind of stuff to get a feel for them. I have not done any drawing or anything like that for quite some time, and I have to get back into it. So I thought doing this course would be good. Seeing what you need to do before you start making and writing a book. Yeah, so that's my little storage stuff. And I wanted to see if I could organize some other things better in my craft room. So I've got that big unit over there with little bits and bobs over there. This one's all full with lace. These ones, these drawers, they can probably be organized a little bit better. And then up here I have all these big things. Also some Lily stuff over there. This big thing is from Lily's school. There's some art supplies in here, art supplies. And these are all packaging materials for when I get an order. This is binding stuff for book binding. This is what I got from my mom for my birthday for that pen, that foil pen. And then down here, this is some journal stuff that I want to start creating something with. This is kind of boho kind of materials, as you can see. Yeah, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna put that together, but it kind of looks fun together. And I think I want to make a journal with that. And then here I've got some blues that are pretty neat together too. So maybe a blue journal. This is a journal that I started. Little one is making music. She's somewhere out there. This one I started making based on the Daphne's journal, Daphne's diary papers. And I love it. I love how it's coming together. But then someone said in one of their videos that you can't use Daphne's journal stuff or Daphne's diary stuff to make a journal. And I was like, what the heck? Okay, so I'm just gonna make it and then put it in my shop. And then, you know, I'm gonna sell it anyway. I just won't promote it as much. So yeah, it's very textural, but I love it. I love it. It's very, very, very textural. So yeah, that's this project, and then this is empty. So there's definitely some stuff that can be reorganized. This is full with notebooks. And then we have all the paper stuff in here. So yeah, I need to have a look what I've got and what can be organized a little bit better. And over there, that's just a big mess. And it's still raining. That's just a very dull and grey day. There's a water plate thing from Lily. I think it's been hanging there all winter, but whatever. And that is where I normally dry my papers. So when I dye my papers in the kitchen with coffee, this is where I lay them out when it's obviously sunny outside. But today it's 95% chance of rain, so there's that. So I'm also kind of preparing for the for a new shop update in just before October. And I have been preparing some Halloween themed journals, like this grimoire thing, and it's quite chunky, quite nice actually. And then like a darker kind of Halloween one, very textured, as you can see. These are 3 journals. I was also trying out some how do you call this, felting, just, you know, in between, because I want to give myself a little bit more time to do things for me. So these 3 journals, let's take them to the desk. I was trying out my new sewing machine, which is standing right there, when I just got it. So you can see all the stitching and the color I used against the black and white background, which is really cool. So these turned into quite nice Halloween type journals. I've got this one. It does have a tassel there. This one, and a purple and yellow and black and white one with a big tassel too. And another green one. So I've got 2 green ones. Can't really remember what I did on the inside because it's been quite a few months. Sometimes journals just sit there and then, you know, don't touch them for a while. Okay, so I made a pocket in here. And then the inside kind of ties in with what I did on the front. So yellow and purple, and also some blue, by the looks of it. That's all sari silk. And then Halloween themed pages on the inside. I still need to do all the ephemera, but the base is done. And then these ones, I'm pretty sure it's very hard to open with one hand. This is all hand stitched. Well, hand stitched on the machine, but it looks nice. And this is dye from me making clay for Lily's school. So another pocket, very bright green pom-poms. Also Halloween themed on the inside, mostly. And then, so this has 4 signatures. This one has 3. I think it was just depending on how many pages I had at the moment. And this is 4. And pretty sure this is the same one too. I think they're slightly different. Not much though. Just the closure is different. And this one has a similar pouch. This pouch is bigger, but it's similar. It's just a big pouch at the front there. And at the back for this one, it has no pouch. And this one has no pouch. And this one has one at the back. Yeah, well, 1, 2. That's what I mean. This is not sewn in, this is just glued in, but I was probably working on this one. So yeah, I need to finish these, but this is super soft. It's like a, how do you call this? A flannel? This is a normal cotton, and this is also a normal cotton. So yeah, those three, then those two, and then the ladies' journals. I think that is a good start, or maybe this is where I end for this Halloween season, because it's quite a lot. Yeah, that I still need to do for all of these journals, but it's fun. It's fun. But these are really nice journals. So it's the next day, and I've been waiting for a parcel today from Amazon. It's stuff that I ordered from my Amazon affiliate links because of all of you ordering through my links, and it doesn't cost you extra. I get to, you know, buy stuff with an Amazon gift card. I used to be able to get it paid with a check, but my bank or the Australian banks don't accept international checks anymore, so I need to get it paid by gift card. So I have it here. Beep. And I don't know if you just saw my address, but I have it here. The parcel. So let's open it together. Okay, so I just had you sitting top down, but the little camera thing that I have here is like it goes top down and then it goes bloop sideways. So you're on the side now. So let's have a look. And then we have this one, and this one, and this one. So this is a pencil case. So I have a big pencil case, but I thought I'd order another one because I thought this would be more user-friendly. I'm not sure. So you can have pencils here, but you can also have them here and here. We'll see if I'm going to use this. I ordered this for a certain purpose, but the purpose might now be mute. So because I have that little organizing carousel now. So we shall see. It does come with a little carry handle. And yeah, I will link it in the description box which one this is. It's a good quality. So that's not the issue. It's just whether or not I'm going to use it. So we shall see. But yes, a nice quality. And then these are the Arteza pencils. And my biggest concern with ordering pencils was I hope they don't break. For now, I can't even get it out. Beautiful. And these ones are the Faber-Castell pastel pencils. So, hello. Ooh, hello, cardboard. Now, for those of you who don't know, and I don't really talk about this on my two channels, I have a third channel. Really? Yes, really. Where I do Bible journaling. Now, for some of you who are interested, I will leave a link in the description box. For those of you who are not, don't bother. But I thought I'd order myself some pastels because that is what I use in my Bible for my Bible journaling. So if you want to check that out, go to my third channel in the description box below. This is probably the one and only time I will mention it. So yeah, but these would be beautiful to use in there, and that's the whole reason why I ordered these. So yes, I will probably swatch these on the third channel. They do smell beautiful. They smell like beautiful wood. And yeah, loads and loads of colors. And then for these ones, I heard good things about these. Ooh. By the looks of it, they're all in good shape. It's some weird organization they come in, hey? Because I would just put the yellow with the yellow, but that's just me. And then this is the third layer. So I got the 72 set. I think there's a 120 set as well. But I think this would do for now. So I think we have some swatching to do. Okay. Oops. Okay. I think I need to reorganize these pencils. They are all shown with all the yellow here though, all together. So I don't know why they made a rainbow out of every tray. Anyway, I'm going to reorganize them, then swatch them, and then I'm going to put them in all those cups. Well, most of those cups. I might take my take the other pencils that I've got out and then put all these in because I want to start using these ones. Let's do that. I'm going to put you on the top-down camera and do some swatching. So that was that. They are all swatched. Still not in an order I would put them in. Like there's a burnt ochre there, and I would probably put that here. But let's now put the yellow, reds, pinks and purples and the blues, greens, browns and grays together. So just taking 2 of these cups, and they already have that stuff inside that I was talking about earlier. Now just fill up the cup. Okay, let's see how this goes. It's not the most stable of options because you're leaning on my webcam actually. And my desk is a big mess because I'm in the middle of a video. Anyway, let's open this thing from Maker and Son, which is just samples. As I saw it on Instagram. And when there are samples of furniture there, or like fabric samples, I jump onto it and order myself some. I'll get this open in a normal way. So obviously I don't really need a couch right now, but there we go. All these things, manage a card, blah, blah, blah. I'm just here for this. So these are crushed velvet, or yeah, very soft fabrics. We've got orange, dark red, and gray, and yellow. Nice full colors. And green, of course. A nice teal, a dark blue, and a corduroy, which is like a, I don't know, what is it, a green? Oh, pine. There we go. Pine. Indigo spice. Grains of paradise. Sure. Tarragon. Sea salt. Cumin. Sumac. Sure. And paprika. Alright. Anyway, that was fun. Goes into my fabric bits. It's great for rugs, for doll houses and whatnot. So also for little bits of fabric in junk journals. So yeah, it's pretty neat. And have a shop around, because a lot of companies that make furniture and curtains, they send out free samples. So if just that neighbor dog would shut up, that would be great. Next parcel from Danny. Whoop. That was satisfying. And yes, I know you can see my P.O. box, but that's okay. It's okay. Oh my lord, what did he send me? Oh my lord. That's his new astrology book that you can download if you like. It's fully readable. Oh, look at that, that's awesome. And yeah, he's got this is the 5th little book that I have of him, I believe. Look at this. This is gonna hang in the new studio whenever we move. Oh my goodness. He signed it. Oh, it's so gonna be framed. They're so gonna be framed. I don't want to remove them from the plastic sleeve, but can you see that? Oh, this one is even prettier. Oh, so beautiful. I love them all. I love them all. They're all equally as beautiful. Wow. That blue foiling, but they're so gonna be framed. Oh, so beautiful. I do like this red, to be honest. A lot of people thought it was a bit garish, but I do like it. Oh, I think this is my favorite. I'm sorry for that reflective ring light. There we go. Now you've got all the other things reflecting, but there we have it. They are gonna look beautiful framed, just amazing. Danny, thank you. This is so good, so beautiful. Anyways, that's it for today for me sharing with you. I'll be back when I have more to share of my day. Yeah. It's evening now, and the Queen passed away today. So because of that, the city of Perth is putting all the Perth landmarks, so the big buildings in the city, in purple light. So we're going to see that right now. I will be driving, and husband will be taking some footage. Hello.
Do you want to tell the world anything?
I'm just making this picture.
What is it?
It's a potato.
Okay.
And Mr. Moon's up.
Battery's low.
The sun is not up.
Where are we off to, Mouse?
So we're just going for a night drive to the city. That's where the city where Dad works.
And what are we going to see there?
And we're gonna see green lights and purple lights. So I'm just gonna get back to my drawing. Bye.
It is Monday, the 12th of September, and child is with Grandma and Grandpa for today and a little bit of tomorrow, because on Tuesday she always has Taekwondo classes, which she loves. I'm about to have lunch. Lunch. And I'm editing a video, but I'm actually waiting on a parcel. So the company that has the product XTool, it has a different name they email with, but the people from XTool sent me a machine and it should arrive today. So that's very exciting. Yeah. A lot of setup to do, I think. The machine itself weighs 9.5 kilos, but the parcel is 24 kilos. So we'll see what's included. Yeah. I will update you when the parcel arrives. It is the next day. It's Tuesday. And the big machine arrived yesterday. The machine is standing there. Right there. The thing is huge. So I still have to work out how it works, but of course it's big because, you know, it's a laser machine, but that's my Cricut. It's standing over there because I simply don't have space. I was hoping to put them next to each other, but no. These 3 boxes are the rotary tool that goes inside the machine, so you can engrave on bottles and glass and whatnot. And this is the material package. Seriously, there's so much stuff in here, it's ridiculous. This package is almost as heavy as the machine itself. I can open it for you, but it's just an empty cavity. And then there's the hose for the like an exhaust hose to get the fumes out. So I have a window here and the hose will just go outside there. So there's that. And right now I am gonna turn on the computer. Look at the mess. That's just the cable mess. Ooh, and the dust. Ah, that's what it looks like. And there's my protein smoothie and my tea. And I'm gonna reply to some YouTube comments right now, because it's really due. I just uploaded my, well, last night I uploaded my trio journal creation on my second channel, this channel. So if you haven't seen that, perhaps have a give it a look. But yes, I never comment on comments straight away. I always let it go for a few days, and then I just sit down and, you know, reply to comments in one go. It's a bit easier. So yeah. So one of you asked me if I could show how I dye my papers and how I get these funky patterns on them, or the dye stains basically. That's my kitchen. And I have some stuff that I need to dye for a friend's journal. So it's her 50th birthday very soon. And I'm going to make like a travel kind of journal. But she also loves music. So yeah, going to bind this into the travel journal. Now I need some baking trays. So let's get those. I like to use two, so I can put 2 trays in the oven at the same time. I am going to line this with some baking paper because I can use the baking paper in journals as well. So I'm gonna grab that now. Now for the coffee dye, I need a measuring bucket. It's not a cup, it's a bucket. And we also need a, like it's like a grill dish. It's very deep. It's about 2.5 inches deep. Some boiled water. We're gonna fill it up, which is 4 cups or 1 liter. I prefer to use tea for dyeing, so I have the cheapest possible English breakfast tea here. 100 bags for like $2-3. It's gonna pop around 7 bags in there. Five, 6, 7. Now to make it less acidic, I'm going to add some bicarb soda. It doesn't need to be a lot. But I do it after I've steeped the tea bags, otherwise the tea bags will float. As in, they will puff full of air. Yes, they float now, but yeah. Now when it's dark enough, take the tea bags out. Just put them in a bowl because I can reuse them again. Just a bit and it will react, and then you have to stir it with a knife. Let's give it a stir and it will stink. It does not smell nice. Pour it in. And depending on how much you're gonna dye, you will need to do this again or just start dyeing now. I am going to make another batch, or however much fits into my kettle, which in this case is about 3 cups. And just gonna soak them again. See how much they're still coming from it. You can use any black tea, by the way. I just used the cheapest one that I wouldn't drink personally myself. And that will do. doesn't need a lot because I did put a bit more in the other batch. So about a teaspoon. And there we go. Now this is very hot and steamy. So now I'm just gonna put the paper in. And when it's wet on one side, I keep holding it, I flip it over to the other side and then let go. So do the same here. Put in, flip it over and let go. I'm gonna repeat this for all the papers. If you put all the papers in at once, there will be patches in the middle of the paper that have no tea on them. And if you want to have tea in between as well, just press it down a bit with the knife or spoon or whatever tool you're using. Be gentle with your papers. Once they get wet, they are more fragile. Also, it was a little bit hard for me to show you how it looks when I'm doing it. This is what it looks like now. So it's still very hot. So I'm just gonna let this sit for about, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. And then we'll move on to the baking trays and how I'm putting that in the oven. In the meantime, I can probably set my oven to fan bake. This is not a gas oven, it's an electric oven. And I normally use 160 degrees Celsius. What you can hear right now is the garage out there because it's very windy and it's just squeaking away. So I'm gonna let this heat up. I'll probably need to change the trays because I want that air to circulate. I'll lower that one, and that one up a bit. I have done it, but I had one there, and one at the very bottom, but I do not advise it. There's some crumbs in there, and my hair. Let's take that one out. But yes. There we go. All ready to go. And we'll come back in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. In the meantime, I can show you something else because one of my wonderful subscribers has sent me something. She sent me, where did I put those? I put them in, I found it. It is from Deborah Meyer from California. And I had to put you down for a moment. So she said that these papers are made from fresh plant material. She soaks paper in water that has fruit grade alum in it, and then she stacks the papers with plants and flowers and simmer them in a bundle in a pot with a rusty horseshoe as a mordant. So I just wanted to show you. It's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And I want to thank Deborah for sending me these. And I think I should use them in either a fairy forest journal or just a forest journal. Not botanical. I'm kind of done with botanical for a little while. Done a few botanical ones for my previous shop update. But perhaps a forest one would be amazing. Look at those textures. Really, really cool technique. Something I would like to try for myself at some point. Right now I don't have alum, and alum is quite expensive here too. Yeah, kind of cool. So thank you. That is, it's really appreciated. I will leave a link down below in the description box where you can find her blog post about it. So yeah, I'll see you after about 15 minutes for me. For you it's very short, when we can get the papers. So it's been about 15 minutes, so I'll flip you around and I'll show you how to put that on here, and then we'll go from there. Basically, you try to lift the paper up very gently, and I hold it against the side for a bit, and then pop it down on the baking paper, just like that, and that will go in the oven. Now, if you have a big batch that don't have images on them, you can just layer them on top of each other. You can do that too. I'm going to put this in the oven, and then I'll show you how I add more texture and, well, not texture per se, but more of the stains when it's cooked once. Now we wait till it's crispy and dry. Okay, I think they are done. Let's have a look. Doesn't take long at all, like 2 or 3 minutes. So you can see that it's it has quite a nice stain there and there. This is just normal printer paper. So what you can do now is either grab one of those tea bags, if it wants to let it go, maybe not, okay, and just put some of those strips on there, wherever you want the stains to be. You can even dab down. See, now we need to pop that back again, and then that will have the stains on it. If you want it to go faster, make sure you tip it off. There we go. Let's pop that back. It is an extra step, but it does get the best stains. So here we have 3 papers. So this one I just dyed, put it in the oven and done. I didn't do anything else to it. This one is the one that I dripped extra tea on. You can see also at the back that is very stained, and that's how you get those beautiful stains in there. Every batch is different. Every piece of paper will be different, and you cannot control where the stain goes. It just works out this way. This one I dripped some extra tea on before it was, so before baking the first time, I dripped some extra tea on top. And this is a little bit darker than this one. So there's another difference. So if you want very stained, you do it after it's dry for the first time, and then you bake it again. This is just one tea dye with extra drips on top. So yeah, there's the difference. And this is going to be for the journal for our friend who's turning 50. So pretty pages.
Where are we going, Mouse?
I think I forgot.
You forgot? Where are we going?
To aquarium.
What do you want to see?
The starfish.
You gonna touch it?
Yeah. I gotta do that first.
What else are we gonna do?
Do everything.
Are we gonna see any other ocean animals?
Yeah.
What? Look, AQWA! We are at the aquarium and there is no parking. So Lee had his last day at work on Friday. Now it's Monday and he's got 2 weeks off before he starts his new job. So he got given a voucher for AQWA. There we go. And let's pay them a visit. I'm pretty sure I have like similar footage from when you were bigger, smaller, not bigger, from when you were smaller, going down these stairs and looking at that shark. But it was busier then.
It's a pineapple fish.
Look.
This
that
one?
one's-
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a pineapple fish.
Because you know everything, don't you?
Yeah, that's a pineapple fish. That's not a pineapple
It
fish.
looks like a pineapple. That's cute.
That is called a puffer fish.
A leafy sea dragon. I love these.
Where's the seahorse?
Well, it's a sea dragon.
It's called a leafy sea dragon, Lily.
Scare the dragon.
Where's that called a leafy sea dragon?
Does
See-
it look like one?
See all the leaves?
Yeah.
He's floating there in the middle.
What's floating there in the middle?
That's the sea dragon. Yeah.
It looks like a jellyfish or something.
Sea dragon. That one's a manta ray.
Manta ray. Wow.
Just stay where you are. No walking forward. Star on the side of you, so you're in the middle.
Due to the curve in the tunnel glass, you're only seeing it at 2/3 of its actual size. That shark over there, even larger if you were face to face. Now, look closer. Does the shark have an extreme case of snaggletooth with teeth hanging out over its jaw? If the answer is yes, that's a great
I made a
nurse
friend.
shark. But
There's a shark
although it
behind
looks a
you.
bit menacing, it's not interested
I
in
love
humans.
sharks now. That's
Those
so
long,
about
thin
that.
teeth.
Oh, there he goes
aren't
again.
designed for tearing,
Whee.
instead made for
Looks like it has a
grabbing,
face.
swallowing them whole.
See that there?
While grey nurse sharks can grow up to
Whoa.
3.6 meters in
Whoa,
length.
that's the daddy shark. That's the mommy shark.
You can take it out, just leave it in the water, sweetie, and I'll get my net out of the way.
You want to take it on the other side? Leave it in the water. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a funny feeling. Yeah, you want to get off.
Yeah.
Can I just let go of it?
Yeah.
Just go floating back. Whee! This is a beautiful area though. That is the actual ocean. The wind is gone and the rain is gone. Let's get back to the car. Hello. Today it is the 27th of September and this is Lee's second week off. Start of the second week. It's Tuesday. And next week he starts his new job, so that's pretty exciting. I was thinking of starting a very self-indulgent project to maybe perhaps make some art dolls in the future. So I have this book. It's called Faymaker by Dawn Schiller. I think she only made one book, and there's extras in the book that you can't download anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, I thought to try my hand at it and make Fetch. Where do you see it? Fetch the troll, as you can see. So I thought to give it a bash. I have all the materials, I think, in the house. So yeah, I thought to give it a go. And this is on this channel because this is just me trying stuff out, and it won't be finished within a week or anything like that. I will just work on it whenever I feel like. You know, if this is a good base, then I might make, you know, pirates from pirates movies, or the wizards that we know, like Gandalf and Dumbledore and those kind of people. He looks really cute. So there's 9 projects in this book. Where is it? Here. Elf, troll, satyr, witch, ogre, goblin, fairy, dragon, and bird. The bird looks a bit funky, but yeah, they're pretty cute. So I'm gonna make him today. Well, not today, but you will see him appear in my vlogs. So yeah. So this is the pattern that I needed to enlarge 111%. So it's going to be quite big. I have some galvanized steel, whatever wire it is. This is thicker than normal armature wire, but it can't go in the oven because it's galvanized and it's not great for you. So whatever I attach the head to, so the heads, where was it? Yeah, so they have that as well. I'll just put normal armature wire in there, and then the rest I will work with that stuff. So yeah, because you have to attach that head to the armature. But I just want to know how to work with armature and how to assemble these dolls, because you know, they're kind of cute, and I've always had in my head that I kind of want to make this sounds probably a little bit far-fetched, but an entire wall that is like fairy themed, and with moss and little nooks and crannies and little homes where they can live in, like fairies and trolls and gnomes and whatever. Fantasy creatures, really. Just have them all perched and sitting there. I thought it was cute. Obviously this is a multi-year project, and we are renting right now, so I can't really make that wall, but you know, I thought it was cute. So I will show you this process when I'm making this, and how I'm going through making this thing, and then eventually it will make its way maybe to my main channel. So as I was filming, as I was editing my video, I realized I didn't do an outro. So thank you so much for watching. It's now halfway October, and I will upload my video today. But yeah, with all the fairy walls, this is like a future project, like a kind of dream that I want to have in my studio. Maybe one day a whole wall with fairies and whatnot. So if there's kids coming to my studio, or even adults, you know, they can explore the wall and see what kind of creatures live in there, and I thought it was just a cute idea. So yeah, I don't know if I should make another, like a 4th channel for those, and just me working along with them, making creatures from my imagination and whatnot, or if I just put it in the vlogs on this channel. I don't know how many I can churn out and how much time I will have to work on them. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.